Hi. Okay, sorry about the poof. All right. Okay, Linar. Boy, do I have some, highlights here today. Um, okay, first of all, I have to put a little disclaimer for myself. At some point last night, I think my brain went into autopilot and just started doing whatever it wanted to do. So, if my last video did not make any sense or somewhat sense, that's why. I didn't know I didn't know my brain was capable of that when my mouth quits. So okay. But today I'm on it. So all right. Okay. So we have Tracy. Let's talk about who we have in town first. All right. We have Tracy Abbott in town, Beth Maitland, and the actress who played Mamie. I don't know her name because it was from way back. And if it was the same actress, I don't know. I wasn't watching YNR back then. Um, I did see the flashback, and I think that was cool because it gave you some context. Um, it's kind of, if you want to go emotional for a second, it's kind of sad that A, that moment occurred, and B, that, it was so emotional that someone held on to it for, I'd say, 30 years. Um, but it gave you some context as to why uh, Mamie is the secret investor or yeah, like the identity is not known yet. And the sad part is that Lily and Devon don't know who it is yet. But I got a clue, and I hope you guys did too, that she is a secret investor because Jack and Tracy were asking her, well, how long are you going to be in town and why? And she said, I have to tie up some loose ends. And then after that is when we get the flashback of what happened with Jill. So, in a way, I think that they've got something to settle. And it's not so much, I was going to say a score to settle, but it's not like a fight. It's just like unresolved issues from the past and how you can make someone feel something, but they don't tell you in the moment and they hold on to it because I think, now this is personal for a second. I don't really hold on to anything because I've learned in my life that it's better to air it out when it happens and to not let it hold you because grudges form and it only ends up hurting you more than the other person. So it's kind of healthy to let it go on a selfish level, if that makes sense. So, okay, to other storylines. This is a doozy. Okay, so, okay, well, there's one storyline that's kind of funny and one storyline that's kind of, I don't know where they're going with this. Okay. The one storyline that's funny is okay. Victor has chosen a place for Adam. Adam's new role is, drum roll please, Neil's assistant. He's going to be assistant to Nate, not Neil, Nate. I don't know why I was thinking Neil. I was thinking retro. Okay. Sorry, Christoph St. John. Okay. Nate. Adam is going to be Nate's assistant. Now, think about this for a second. They clearly do not like each other, and they're going to work together. Yeah, that's not gonna go very well. Um, okay. On the other side, Well, this is kind of twofold too, but this has been going on for a couple weeks though. Um, Victoria, along with everyone in the Newman family, is trying to get Nick back into the company, but he does not want it because he can see the writing on the wall, kind of, and he knows that no matter what Victor says, Victor is always in control. Therefore, he's gonna bend you to what he wants. And Nick doesn't want to do that. So, um, yeah, I don't know. But he did tell Victoria no. And he said what I would say if I was in that position. I'd say it's not about, I love you and I love you as my family, but I have distanced myself because it is healthier and I have an ability to disconnect from all the drama of the family business stuff. So, um, and Victoria, of course, was not pleased with that, but she understood. But the one thing, here's the storyline I don't get where they're going with it. Um, and they're kind of doing the same thing with the other soap opera, which I'll mention that too um, in another video. But they're trying to make it seem like there's something wrong with Victor, that he's gonna either get ill or pass away or something. And Victoria's saying she's trying to look out for his health and say, well, but if he works too hard, he'll work himself to death, basically. And, you know, I don't know if I like that. I mean, come on. You're taking a big, strong guy and reducing him down to you think he's like a feather, and if he gets ill, it's just gonna topple him over or something. I don't like the way this is going. If they go this way, I don't like it. And not that a big strong guy can't crumble. I'm not saying that. I just don't like the way they're writing it. Um, but all in all, I give today a score of a grade of B. I mean, they tied up loose ends, and if you pay attention, you know the answers to some questions, and they left some ends open, kind of, for interpretation. So I like it. All right, bye guys.